Welcome to The American Dream, a show that started right here in San Diego, America's finest city, that now spans positive media all across the country, real stories in real neighborhoods. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, and here's The American Dream. Welcome to The American Dream, a real show, not a reality show. The real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
It's not just about what you're living in, but the community you're going to live in.
It's The American Dream.
Hey Clarksville, I am your host, Journey Gillette, and today I am taking you to hear from a local hero who is transforming lives with kindness, a beloved nonprofit that is making a difference for foster children in our community. Are you ready to be inspired? Let's go. I am standing here at YAPAC Outreach with owner and founder Sherry Nicholson and Rosemary Calcese, who is a local attorney and visionary for the Butterfly Cottages. Thank you both so much for meeting me here today.
Thank you. Thank you.
So tell us, what is YAPAC and what does your organization do for our community?
So we're a local 501c3 nonprofit based here in Clarksville, Tennessee, with a second location in Katy, Texas. We have 4 pillars of what we do. We have Project Patriot Hope, which is our pillar that we meet our homeless veterans where they are. We work with them to get them out of those homeless encampments and into housing and get them on the right track to build their lives again. We have Project Rebuild Hope. That is our disaster relief program where we're able to mobilize very quickly to get into hard reach areas so that we can set up to do all kinds of work after that storm to help restore those families and those homes. And then we have overall Be the Hope, which is our community effort to take what we have in our possession and get it into the neighborhoods that are the lower income neighborhoods that are in need. And then near and dear to our heart is Project Foster Hope. With Project Foster Hope, it began because of a child that we found living in an encampment and on the streets. We are able to take care of those children in emergency situations. With Project Foster Hope, one of the things we have going on daily is providing clothes, shoes, school supplies, everything imaginable for a child that's in your home. From the diapers to the formula to that teenager that loves a good set of earbuds or something like that. We've had as little as 5 children in a day that we did an emergency pack out for, and one day we had 79 children. That's a very large number, but we packed for 79 children. Just a moment in the middle of their crisis that they open up that bag and they feel like everything else in the world disappears for just 2 minutes while they're getting something clean and something new that's going to be theirs. We're packing with all of our heart to make sure they experience that.
That is amazing and truly inspiring. So what is the Butterfly Cottages? I know word's going around town that we have implemented a new program essentially to help with these foster children that need to transition into new homes. So tell us some more about that.
We went to some of our local folks that work in the foster system and asked them, what is it that, if we could give you one thing, what is it that would help fix this problem? And they said, Rosemary, we are so desperate for housing. I said, well, I'm a real estate attorney, so I think I should be able to figure that out. I know a lot of agents. If we could take those houses and put foster moms in them or parents that their full-time job was to do nothing but receive these kids. So as of today, we have 2 houses in Montgomery County that were donated for free. One of them is brand new construction and the other one is another house that is dang near brand new construction. We had our first child in the cottages and she has done phenomenal. And she will start college in December with a major in biology. So she is a perfect example of somebody that needed a chance.
And it makes me so happy to see how Clarksville has just come together to put this into play for these children. How can the community continue to support the Butterfly Cottages?
All donations come through YAPAC and monetary donations also run through YAPAC. They have a A+ rating on the nonprofit side, which is very, very important to donors. So we rely heavily on them and their skill set in that regard. And then if there's something else that maybe I'm not mentioning, they could contact YAPAC or myself and we're happy to get them connected.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure hearing about everything that you guys are doing for our community, and I just appreciate you so much.
Thank you so much.
Well, that's all we have time for today. I hope that you have enjoyed this episode of The American Dream, and I'll see you next time.
Welcome to the American Dream TV. I'm your host, Elisa Fitzpatrick. Today, we're in the wonderful town of Mount Juliet, Tennessee. We're going to check out two of our local businesses, Sassy Daisy and the Candied Rim. Come along with me and check out Sassy Daisy Boutique. I need something to go with the new pants that I just got, my mustard color ones.
Oh yes, so these are our Blowfish spangled boots that would be perfect with those mustard pants.
This is Shelby, my favorite friend at Sassy Daisy Boutique. The reason I come in here is because, the customer service is just top notch. And I'll tell you, I am terrible at putting my clothes together. And guess what? This girl can totally fix every problem I have. Shelby, tell me all about your story of how you got started here.
So Sassy Daisy Boutique, I have had this for 8 years now. I started this because I love styling the ladies that walk in. I carry sizes small to 3XL. I always want to make women feel beautiful and special.
She totally makes you feel beautiful, I'm just saying. Tell me really, what is the future of Sassy Daisy?
So I have just recently started going mobile as well. I love to travel, and so why not take the boutique with me and style women on the road?
Well, you guys, it's been a pleasure. I love this girl so much. If you guys are ever in Mount Juliet, please come check out my favorite boutique, Sassy Daisy. Lisa, I know you have a fun little story. You kind of commute to work a little different. Tell me about that.
So Craig and I have been cycle commuting to and from work since we opened this up. He does what he calls Craig Power, but I e-commute. So it's like an e-cargo bike, and I can carry like hundreds of pounds. I go to the grocery store with it, but that's kind of how I get around town. Figured it would be an excellent opportunity to advertise the business. So I have like this giant 3x5 flag on the back of it.
And your hair blows in the wind.
Yeah, with the flag. My hair, not much hair, but.
Thank you so much, Craig and Lisa. I appreciate your time today. The food was delicious. Until next time, I'm your host, Elisa, Selling Nashville.
Hello everyone, my name is Anne Sena, Anna Maria Riccio Sena, and I am your host and tour guide of the American Dream. Tonight I'm going to show you how this native New Yorker found their roots and heritage in Italian culture right here in the heart of Nashville. here we are in the historic home, 1861, historic home Mount View in Brentwood. Owners Rob and Tiffany Day are from a small town on the southern tip of Italy called Arsenia. And we have events here in their beautiful gardens. We have the Nashville Italian Cultural Club. We have our Christmas parties here. It's a beautiful 5,000 square foot house, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, over 5 acres of plush, gorgeous property. Welcome to Mount View. I'm here with Gabrielle Speciale from Sicily and Gianluca from Rome, and they are members of the Nashville Italian Cultural Club. And I want to introduce you to Gabriele. He's been here. How long have you been in the United States?
Since I was 18 years old. I'm 45 now, so quite a while. And I ended up the first time in New York City, then in Massachusetts, in Boston, then California, and somehow I ended up in Tennessee.
Tennessee, selling real estate. He's crushing it with us, and he's an amazing realtor. We have a great time together. So Gianluca is here. He's from Rome. He's a wine distributor from Italy.
Yes, so I moved here in US about 3 years ago, and I started this company here in Tennessee 1 year ago, but the company is 20 years old, and we serve 29 states. So it's an old company, it's all family owned. We love wine, so I came here for this dream. And I'm also part of the Nashville Italian Cultural Club. I joined in the club because I love Italy, I love Italian culture, and I like to bring the Italian culture here. You know, Italian culture is food, wine, people, and atmosphere. I would love to bring it here with the Nashville Italian Cultural Club.
Now we're drinking Gianluca's wine. Name of the company is Impero. And if I keep drinking the wine, I'm definitely going to speak Italian. So cheers.
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 Salute.
Salute. Welcome back to our next venue. We're here in Williamson County, Franklin, Tennessee, at this beautiful Johnny Cash Room Airbnb. Tonight, the Nashville Italian Cultural Club is going to be featuring an amazing band from Sicily. They're going to make music under the stars. So we are here behind the scenes with this amazing band. They're all from Sicily. My girl here, Michaela, she's from New Jersey, is in the house. Italian roots. Tell us about your band and tell us what you do.
We make Sicilian folk music, but we do it with an American twist. So I have some great musicians here from Sicily, and they help take these beautiful old traditions and we turn them upside down and add American traditions to them. We add things like American country, rockabilly, all kinds of roots music from the US, and we like to create new things and new sounds. So we take familiar things and make them a little unfamiliar.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight for the Nashville Italian Cultural Club from Franklin, Tennessee. From my heart to yours, join us for the next episode of The American Dream.
Welcome to Woodbury, Tennessee, a charming small town just 50 miles southeast of Nashville. I'm your host, Jessica Tamaro, and today we're going to go to two of my favorite places in Woodbury. Let's go. We're in one of my favorite shops here in Woodbury, Tennessee with store owner Cindy Fish. The store is called Willow 210 Vintage Market. Tell us a few things about what makes Woodbury just a great place to live. Well, it's your quintessential small town feel. Everyone knows everyone. If it's, everyone celebrates everyone. When someone is sick or in need of help, everyone kind of throws their energy behind them. You know, it's just a great place to live and do business.
So tell me a little bit about your store and what happens here.
Okay, sure. So we have 8,000 square feet of space here. We have 45 different vendors. While we specialize in a lot of antique and vintage, that's 80 to 85% of what you find here. We also have specialty vendors as well. We have a vendor here who hand crafts dough bowls and rolling pins and charcuterie boards, all from Tennessee hardwoods. We have a barnwood vendor who creates essentially the same thing from old barnwood. Downstairs we have a vendor who creates candles and furniture and all things. So for the most part, it's antique and vintage, but we also offer, for someone who's not looking for necessarily an antique or a vintage item, we want to cater to them as well. So
a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. Yes.
Well, thank you for sharing your store with us today.
Thank you guys for coming.
Today we are at Short Mountain Distillery with owner Billy Kaufman.
Welcome.
So Billy, tell us why you love this location.
We are in one of the most beautiful places in Tennessee. Cannon County is one of the most spread out counties in Tennessee. We don't have a lot of people here. I think it's like 15,000 people in the whole county. And this property is a beautiful 400-acre farm with rolling hills. We have 3 springs on the property, and we're sort of in between Little Short Mountain and Short Mountain here.
Billy, tell us some of what you do here at Short Mountain Distillery.
Wow, we do so much here. First of all, we're a working distillery, so we make whiskey, moonshines, bourbons, gin, what have you. We also have a restaurant on the property, and we do lots of activities. Once a month we do a mule ride on our nature trails. We have music festivals here, craft festivals here. We celebrate almost all the holidays.
And so what are some of your newer projects that you've got coming?
We're about to revamp our entire menu. We always have new whiskeys coming out. So right now we're working on a honey-finished wheat whiskey, and we just started having beehives on the property from a local apiary. So all the honey is going to be from this property.
If somebody wanted to make a day trip to the distillery, what would they experience?
The good thing is we are central to almost everything. So when you come to the distillery, I definitely recommend taking a tour so you can look online and get those tour times. We also offer cocktail classes at select times, mule rides, and of course come when the restaurant's open and you can try some of our local fare.
Thank you for joining me today. If you're in the area, make sure you stop by Short Mountain Distillery, and we'll catch you on the next episode of American Dream TV. Cheers.
Cheers.
Join us as we showcase an evolution in sports lounges in Rutherford County.
We're here today in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, approximately 30 miles south of Nashville.
We're here with the visionaries behind Happy Sports Lounge, Brad Lehman and Hunter Taylor.
Brad and Hunter are both local Murfreesboro natives and are making a big positive impact on the community and nightlife of Murfreesboro. I'm Stephanie Rossi.
And I'm Brandon Baca.
We're your real estate and lifestyle experts.
And your hosts of American Dream, Selling Nashville.
Hey guys, welcome to Happy's. Thank y'all so much for coming, and come on in.
Thank you so much for being with us today. So tell me, what was the inspiration behind this new concept in community in Murfreesboro and nightlife in Murfreesboro? Tell us about it.
So Hunter and I, we both were born and raised here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and went off to college at UT Knoxville, about 2.5 hours from here. And whenever we came home to see our friends, do something with our family, they typically always wanted to go to Nashville. And we were always kind of confused on that and like, you know, why is there not more to do here, you know, in Murfreesboro?
You know, we decided to go on a little field trip to kind of all the major cities within the U.S. and really kind of took all of the concepts that we loved or enjoyed from all those sports bars or entertainment venues. Decided to focus on indoor golf through TrackMan, duck pin bowling, and then also kind of a Las Vegas style sports lounge.
Why was it important for you guys to pick this location in the heart of Murfreesboro?
Just always been around in Murfreesboro, so naturally that was the top pick on our list. The cool thing about Murfreesboro is it's centrally located in the state. You got a college right here as well. So
specifically for downtown, we knew that, you know, Murfreesboro growing very, very fast, and we knew that the downtown was going to be probably someday, probably the next 5 or 10 years, the heart of the city. Just like you would see in other surrounding, you know, cities and towns around Nashville. And so we wanted to be on the square, and you know, we are excited to see what comes in the next 5 to 10 years, and we're excited to see all of the small business growth and all the restaurants popping up all over the square.
So I have kids that span the age range all the way from 18 down to 4 years old. So can you tell me about the family-friendly atmosphere here?
Absolutely. So one of the big things, just starting with the name, Happy Sports Lounge, you know, we specifically picked the word lounge instead of bar just to really kind of promote that family atmosphere and dynamic. And, you know, we have all kinds of kids buy our shirts, wear them to school, which they probably couldn't do if it had the word bar in it. But in regards to just what they can do here, you know, we have these golf simulators, which are great for adults and about as accurate as it gets, but they also have cool games for kids like glow-in-the-dark putt-putt. There's a game where you can be a wizard shooting the golf ball at, you know, magical creatures. Our duck pin bowling has games like Angry Birds or things where you can take a picture of yourself and it does goofy things to your face. So a lot of things for different age groups to get everyone involved.
You know, we've done a lot of corporate events. We've done a lot of kids' birthday parties, a lot of the demographics within Murfreesboro, and I think that, you know, some of our target markets was between, you know, 30 and 40 with families, somewhere that they can go that's, you know, safe, fun for everyone, but also give, you know, something for the kids to do, and then also have the parents enjoy themselves.
Can you tell me about your favorite or signature food or drink item on the menu?
Yeah, so I'll kind of go over a few drinks, which one thing with our signature cocktails is they all have a name based off of golf, bowling, or something sports betting related. So one of our more popular drinks that I like a lot, it's called Living on a Spare. It's vodka based, a lemon taste to it. Another very popular one that's kind of golf themed, it's called Birdie Little Secret. Actual strawberry chunks in it. It's a gin based drink that's very popular here.
And as far as food goes, I think our most popular item is definitely our variety of flatbreads. So we have everything from barbecue chicken, chicken bacon ranch, all of the meats, veggie, that's very popular here. And then for appetizers, we have something called a scoreboard, which is kind of a variety of meats and fruit that goes along with a large pretzel.
Now, I had something that the last time I was here that had tater tots in it.
It was tachos.
What was that?
Tachos,
yes. What was that? What's it there?
Yeah, so the tachos, actually, that's one of the stuff in my favorite item on the menu. Anytime I come in here, it's already on order. Crispy tots, barbecue pork, and then we have cheese smothered on top.
Well, I can tell you, it's delicious. Guys, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us at one of our favorite spots in our favorite cities. And I'm Stephanie Rossi.
I'm Brandon Baca, and as always, go and chase your American dream.
Welcome to Nashville!
When we think of Nashville, we think of country legends such as Waylon Jennings, Dolly Parton,
Willie Nelson,
Johnny Cash, and so many more. Hi, I'm your host, Winnie Green, and along with my co-host, Kim McDonald
and Emmy Tippett,
we're going to take you around Music City, real estate style. Welcome to the American Dream TV, Selling Nashville. Today, we're at Southern Comfort, the former estate of one of Nashville's biggest stars and country music legends.
And to show us around this beautiful estate today is our special guest and current owner, Lex Lipsitz.
Let's go check it out.
Lex, thank you so much for having us at your home. I appreciate it. I'm sure most of the guests are wondering by this point, who is the legend that used to live here in this beautiful home?
Southern Comfort was previously owned by Waylon Jennings and Jesse Coulter. So They are absolute legends in their own right. In fact, in this room right here is where he wrote a lot of songs for his big hits.
That's awesome. I think that's one of the things I love about Nashville is that there are so many moments that happen privately in homes, but they were in a small space, but they were really big moments for a lot of people. And I'm sure you've had plenty of small moments here that were really big moments in your life. Well, if you guys don't know, Lex is a legend in his own right and such a valuable part of the music scene today. We're gonna take a tour of his beautiful estate, look at some things that he did with the home, remodeled, and look at some other things that he did that kept original. So you're gonna get a sneak peek of the beautiful estate that Waylon Jennings and Jessie Coulter used to call home.
Well, you have done a beautiful job remodeling this home. What were some of those things that you updated, and what were some of the things that you kept original, and why were those important?
Great question. I get asked that probably more than anything because people want to know what's original to the house for Waylon. The things that were important to me that we kept were all the door handles, and the knobs are the original handles from the 70s, that from when Waylon and Jessie bought it. We kept a lot of light fixtures. We kept his original logo on the floor, which everybody loves to see. And then the pool's original. There's nothing in this house is structurally changed. So what you see is the exact format and the layout that Waylon and Jessie had back for over 20 years.
That's awesome. I know one of the things that you added was the amazing recording studio downstairs. Are we able to take a look at that?
Of course. Let's go check your vocal chops. Come on.
Let's go.
All right.
So I've been standing down here in this magnificent studio that you have. I can tell that you've really been intentional with what you've done down here. So why did you create this space, and what does it mean for you to record down here?
We created this space because Southern Comfort needs to have a recording studio, right? We're in Nashville.
Right.
So, and the other thing that's real important to us is that all the artists that record here understand the legacy of Waylon Jennings and Jessie Coulter. And there's also some history from me where I got to record here back in the day too as well. And so now that we've created this gorgeous 1,500 square foot studio with tracking rooms, drum rooms, everything, it has just been a very big fulfillment of joy for everybody who comes here and walks through these doors.
As we close out this episode, I want to ask Lex one final question. So if you had a time machine and you could go back in time and do anything different, what would you do?
That is an excellent question. I wouldn't change a thing with my life because I wouldn't be here today without my beautiful wife and my baby and all y'all and all my accomplishments and our accomplishments. But I do have one. I told Linkin Park that they would never sell a record with a DJ in the band. So I regret that. I would go back in time and tell them I support a DJ in a rock band.
I love it. Well, as I say here in Nashville, legends never die and new ones are created every day. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of American Dream TV, Selling Nashville.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show, produced from America's finest city, but shot in the heart of your neighborhoods. Don't forget positive media when the world really needs it. Follow us on social media at The American Dream TV. See you next time. In the meantime, cheers to your American dream.